Cancer placements, let's do you a reading. Cancer, we're doing Celtic Cross and you are the last sign that is receiving the Celtic Cross spread. So if you have been here for a while, you know I do freestyle. But I've been called to do Celtic Cross for all the 13 signs. So you are the last. Everyone has been done. So if you have other placements you want to check those out. Let's begin. Cancer. Cancer. Knight of Wands. The Sun. And the Lovers. You play too much, huh? Let's continue and see where this goes, because I kind of get an idea about where this is going. Let's see. The Five of Cups. The Moon. Page of Cups. Six of Cups. Ace of Cups. Page of Wands. I just heard you're looking for love in the wrong places. Let's see. Ten of Cups. This is your outside influence. So we have someone here that is in love with you, but I don't think you are with this person. I think you are away from this person, or distracted from this person, or involved with other people. Let's see. King of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. And at the bottom we have the Star. The Star is what you don't see, yeah. Right away, wow, the Star we have after each other, behind each other. Look at that. That never happens. What you don't see is the Star twice. Healing, 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 healing. That's it. I'm gonna close your reading now. Joking. But honestly, I feel like this mess is a mix of trauma and pleasure. When I heard you're looking for love in the wrong places, this is screaming it. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of that. When I said earlier you play too much, it's because you are either not taking a love connection seriously, or you are with situations and people that are actually not taking you seriously because you are giving off that energy. You are coming across as the Knight of Wands. This is the player energy of the tarot. But what's crossing you is the Lovers and the Sun. So you're meant to experience currently the love of your life. A connection that will make you feel an unconditional love that everyone dreams about. I mean, the fact that the Lovers and the Sun is what's crossing you, this is basically telling you, or the universe trying to tell you that, hey, Cancer, you're meant for more. You deserve more. You deserve the love that everyone chases after. But you are not in alignment with that energy. It's like the universe is trying to steer you towards this energy. But you are in the Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Wands and the Lovers and the Sun, there's a huge difference. So it's almost like this is telling you to step up, to change your ways. I do see what's crowning you is trauma. This is trauma from the past, trauma from past either connections or past memories of your parents and how they loved each other. So you could have had bad example in your past. And you're projecting that energy onto your love connections. So this is definitely calling you out a little bit, telling you you need to do some healing here because you are in the way of your own happiness. In a way, it feels like you are engaging yourself with people that are not good for you and you're pushing people away or situations or the opportunity to be with people that are good for you. And that is a trauma response. I said that to a personal reading yesterday, actually. I just remembered. Maybe they have Cancer in their placements. But sometimes when we have trauma, we self-sabotage. We choose the things that are not good for us, whether we are aware of it or not. It can happen both ways. You know, some people are aware that they are self-sabotaging, but they continue with that activity or lifestyle. And some people are not aware. They do it, you know, subconsciously or unconsciously. And they end up fucking their own life up. And they wonder, why do I always have to suffer? Because they infuse or they induce that suffering within their life. So we have a trauma here, Cancer, that is dictating how you experience love. The love that's meant for you is beautiful, but the love that you are experiencing is because of your trauma. And this is why it's necessary to heal. This is why it's necessary to heal, because we prevent good things happening for us, whether we know it or not. I feel like there is a level of acceptance, so you could be somewhat aware that you are sabotaging yourself and your connections. You could be experiencing and repeating cycles with different people and you're thinking, maybe I am the problem. Maybe it's not them, maybe it's me. You know what I mean? Like, for example, when you want to know something for sure, you experience it in different circumstances or with different people, and then you realize there's a pattern. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's not them. Maybe I'm the problem, right? And that's like a realization that somewhat hits you, but I don't think that you're deciding to do anything about it. But I almost see that you're kind of accepting that that's who you are. Well, you know, I'm fucked up, I'm broken. So I'm going to continue on engaging in situations that are not good for me. That is not the point of awareness. You shouldn't accept being broken, right? You should fix yourself. You're not like a plate. You're not a piece of glass that gets shattered and you can't fix it. You can fix yourself indeed. It doesn't matter how traumatized you are, on how deeply traumatized you are. You can still fix yourself. But it's up to you. You have to decide that. I can't convince you to fix yourself. You have to convince yourself. I can just tell you it is possible. It is indeed fucking possible. I don't believe in, not being able to fix myself, or I was born this way. That's an excuse. There's a difference, okay? If I wanted to excuse my circumstance, my experiences, you would not see me here. I would be probably secretly killing people, or I would be in jail, or I would be dead. But we make the decisions. We make the decisions. It doesn't matter how much trauma you experience. It doesn't matter for how long you've experienced it. What matters is now. What are you doing with it now? Are you allowing it to destroy your life? Or are you saying, you know what? I'm gonna stop this right now, right here. I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna change who I am. I'm not going to allow my past to dictate who I am. I decide who I am. Ooh, that's triggering me. Okay, I'm gonna work on that. So when you involve yourself in love situations, you need to think about this. How are you entering those connections? Do you have bad intentions? Do you have intentions to play with them? Do you have intentions to play games, to manipulate, to get what you want, to... Are you pushing good people away? Are you only attracted to bad people? And why is that? Where is it coming from? What is the root? What is the cause? All of these things you need to look within. All of these answers are within. You want to change your circumstance? Change who you are. That's it. Your circumstance is a reflection of who you are. And it goes really deep. It goes to the point where your constructed reality is based on who you are. It goes really deep. So go as deep as you need to. When it comes to your love connections, though, that's as deep as you need to go. That is the issue that I see here. That is the trauma that is preventing you from experiencing the lovers and the sun energy. You deserve to be happy. Why not you? Why are you in the way of you being happy? Because I do see your attitude towards the connections. It's almost like you're looking for love in the wrong places. Like, for example, you're going to someone that has history of abusing their partner. Like they could be emotional abuser, mental abuser, physical abuser, and you look for love in those. Why do you look for love in broken people? Because you are broken. You want to give a broken person love because you want love to yourself as a broken person. It is not your job to fix people, to love people that are broken. It is your job to fix yourself and give love to your broken self in order to manifest a connection where you have someone that is not broken. And when I say broken, it doesn't mean that these people are bad forever, but they are bad in that time that you interact with them. If you decide to help someone to, in a way, fix them, it's not going to happen because no one fixes no one. The fix comes from within. And for you to fix someone, you will have to be fixed yourself. And most of the time, when you are fixed, you don't attract broken people. You don't even feel attraction towards them. You don't feel like you can love them, unconditional love. Kind of like, I love you in the name of Jesus, or I love you in the name of God, or I love you unconditionally as a human being. But it's not a partnership that you would want to interact with or be part of. So, when you find yourself attracted, you want to lay in bed with someone that is broken, you have to look within. Because psychologically, we fall in love with the people that are similar to us. We fall in love with the people that are similar to us. So if you find yourself attracted to broken people, it tells me that you are broken. If you are trying to get love from broken people, it tells me that you are broken and you're trying to get love from those people as a validation to who you are. But it doesn't have to be that way. You can fix yourself. It's fixable. You're not a fucking object. You're a mutating, bunch of chemically, energetically, like a mix. You are like the fucking galaxy. It moves, expands, shrinks. It's forever changing. And within that, there is a lot of miracle within that. So you're not something that cannot be fixed. I would argue even people that believe that, for example, they are forever, I don't know, I would argue even mental illnesses, but that's a topic for another timeline. Because there is a lot of resistance when it comes to that. I do not believe in mental illnesses because you can fix that. But people don't want to believe that because they love being a victim, for one, or they love to belong to a certain types of group because within that group they feel understood. Like most people that are broken, that are mentally ill, avoid fixing themselves because they feel love within the group that they belong to. And it takes a lot of courage to say no more. I'm gonna fix myself. I'm gonna reprogram my mind. I'm gonna reintroduce the chemicals that is in my brain and change the activity altogether. That is not for the weak. That takes a lot of courage, a lot of mental strength, a lot of ownership. Like you have to own it within yourself in order to be able to do that. You can't change your subconscious if you don't really want to. The subconscious is like very dominant. The consciousness is just like a friction. So if you want to change, heal this fucking trauma, heal the idea that you have about yourself so that you can receive this love. Okay? Because if you think that, living your life as a broken person and you want to love broken people, guess what? You will be in this energy of push and pull and you will not feel the satisfaction of true love. Because I do clearly see that you are looking for that, but you are not looking in the right places. So the outcome here, we have 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles indicates that you have to work hard even. This is like dedication. This is commitment. This is you making up your mind and repeating. See how this person is repeating those prints on these cards? You kind of have to repeat. It's almost like trying to create the habit of changing the programming that you have consciously about yourself, but also subconsciously, which is the deeper state of you, the true identity that you operate in. So if you do that, Cancer, there is potential for you to be with the love of your life that is healthy, that is that is truly something that you want to experience, if that makes sense. Because I see that this person is closer to you than you think, but you could be distracted away from them, or you could be pushing them away. You could even friend zone them. It could be a friend that you friend zoned. It's like, oh, I'm not interested in people that have no problems, that are not broken. Or you feel physically only attracted to people that are broken. Because, like I said, it is the mirror of your condition. When we are attracted to broken people, it is the reflection that we fall in love with. We fall in love with similarities, not dissimilarities. So when you are falling for broken people, you have to look yourself in the mirror and ask why. What is it within me that is making me attracted to those people? What is it within me that is getting some type of validation to the experience that was so fucked up in my past that validates my attraction to them? There is a psychological link between trauma and kinks. It's actually a very interesting study. Look it up on your own time. So there's a link between trauma and kinks. You will see that people that have been SA'd as a teenager or as a child, they will be attracted to rough sex, to, non-consensual consent. Or they will be attracted to being hurt, pleasure plus pain in the bedroom. And the reason why they are like that is because there is a past, whether they remember it or not. Because some people get like early childhood amnesia because they have experienced such a traumatic experience that in their adulthood they don't even remember. Some people don't remember their childhood for that very reason, because there is something that happened so traumatic that the brain decided to wipe it out or keep it deep down in the subconscious to prevent that trauma to control the person as an adult. So there is a lot here to unpack. And this is basically telling you that you need to unpack yourself in order to reprogram yourself to be able to attract the right, healthy, safe love. Because I do see that true love, pure love, is trying to enter your life, but you're pushing it away, whether consciously or subconsciously. So if you're wondering why your love life is not going as you want it to go, or why people that you love don't love you back, it's because you're looking for love in the wrong places. Healing is what you don't see. Healing is where your task is. That's what you need to do. That's it. And this might trigger you. This might trigger you, Cancer. You might say, what does she know? My life is, like I get a lot of people thinking that their problems is like is the most traumatic. We are wired like that. We are wired to think of ourselves like the most valid being on earth. We are wired like that. It's actually survival. It's a survival programming where you think that your problems are the most valid problems and no one would get it. You'd be surprised how many people go through the same shit that you go through. I mean, you seem to be attracted to them on a subconscious level anyway. So why is it surprising that I'm calling you out on it? I feel like this needs to be healed, Cancer, for you to experience what true love is. And you might even feel like the true love is weird because it's not really what you expect. And it could be even boring to you. Because it's not infused with these mixed feelings, mixed emotions, trauma versus love, pain versus pleasure. It's like you become used to that. So you will have to get used to the new love. It's almost like you will have to give love a new definition for you to start to experience it fully. And it's going to take time for you to do this reprogramming within yourself. It's going to take time, and that's okay. Be patient with yourself. Most of these deeply rooted traumas take fucking years to heal. So be patient with yourself in the process, in progress. Now, that is if you choose to take something from this reading and work on yourself in order to better your life, because at the end of the day, I'm not gaining anything. I'm not getting anything from telling you that you need to fix your shit. It's your life. It's your life. I'm gonna close this reading and forget that I did you the reading. I don't even know your face, your name, your whatever. I don't need to know personal details about you. It's your life. You have to check within yourself and see, is there anything that she's saying here that rings truth on a deep level? Oh, I'm triggered. Why am I triggered? When people get triggered, it is a sign that there is a truth there that you do not want to acknowledge. So, for example, if you are like the most intelligent person in the world, and I tell you you're stupid, you wouldn't be offended because you know how intelligent you are. But if you are actually, in fact, fucking stupid, and I tell you you're stupid, you will be triggered. So whatever triggers you, there is your task. The first thing that you ask yourself when you get triggered is, why did I get triggered? Is there something there that is within me that approves with this statement? Most of the time, the trigger is a response that the subconscious gives you as a way to tell you there is some truth to that. It gets exposed. So think about that, okay? All right, so we're done with this message. That was quite interesting, huh? And like Cancer, it's not that unusual. This is not very unusual. It's very common, actually. I see it all the time. People operate from their traumas all the time. Why the fuck do you think I'm single? Because I'm not dealing with people like that. And it's very common. Like, a lot of people have different traumas, different kinds of traumas, and they refuse to work on themselves. It depends how desperate you are for love. Are you going to involve yourself in connections that are infused with traumas just because you want to feel a little bit of love? That's your choice, of course. There's nothing wrong with that, but you need to at least be aware of the emotional, mental state that people are in and how you interact with that. Okay? Now, let's pull you another message. Let's pull you another message. Let's see, Cancer. Hang on. I've been talking for 28 minutes. Anyways, how you doing? Let's see. Cancer. It's too many for a Celtic cross. Two of Swords. Too many for a fucking Celtic cross. Give me one, please. And freestyle is okay, because when I freestyle, it doesn't matter how many cards come out, I can read it. But Celtic cross has got like a boxed specific Anyways, so let's see. Let's see what's crossing you. One, please. Thank you. We have the Death card. Okay. Ace of Wands. Interesting. I see a new beginning here for you. It's almost like you made a decision in regard to someone or this new beginning. You could have had like you could be like confused between two people, two situations, and you're thinking, well, what do I do? But there is this very obvious answer for you, but you're still thinking about the other option. Okay, let's see. Page of Swords. You have all the information you need in order to go ahead with that decision, with that choice. But I do feel like you're kind of like just making sure you're sitting on it for a little longer. Let's see, let's continue. We have the Page of Swords, Two of Wands, Three of Cups. Yeah. Seven of Wands. Yeah, soon it will be too obvious for you to choose. It will be in your face. It will be too obvious. It will be very clear. Ten of Swords. Six of Wands. I just heard you got this. You got this. Okay. Queen of Cups. Not taking that. Nine of Swords. What you don't see, Eight of Cups. We have a situation here where the universe has already shown you what's best to do, or you've already received some type of guidance to let you know that, okay, this is what you need to do. This is who you need to choose. This person is more aligned with your path. But you're still thinking it. You're still in this deciding energy. I feel like in the near future, it's going to be too obvious for you to even ignore. Let's talk about this in the extended. Extended is in the description box. I'll see you there.